Hey, this is Paul Secord, the Gospel Road Coach. Welcome to the first ever episode of Ask GRC. Now, I had a guy posed a question about group structure, interested in figuring out how to manage group debt and also how to negotiate compensation. Well, a lot of this just really has to do with how your group is structured. In other words, is the group wholly owned by one person? That person's the boss. That person has the vision. That person is the one that rolls out promotions and determines the direction of the group. And then that person is the one that hires the other members of the group. They all say, yes, we're gonna come along. You've hired us. We're gonna go sing. We're gonna go minister. We're gonna do whatever. Or did a group of individuals come together, unified in vision, and then decide what direction they were going to go? The group could be owned by two of the 3 or 4 or 5 members. Every group is structured differently. So it all depends, and I believe the gentleman's name that asked the question was Tim. He asked about managing group debt. Tim, if you own the group, the debt's yours, man, and you've hired these other people to sing with you. That's something you need to keep in mind. Now, I know a ton of groups that operate in the red, and they will work 40, 50, 60 hours a week to subsidize their gospel singing habit on the weekend. If that's you and that's your group, that's fine. There's a lot of groups that do that. They just love to sing. They love to get out there. There are ways to increase your income. There are really nuts and bolts, tangible, easy ways to actually make a living singing for Jesus. That's what I do. That's what everybody in my group does. But every group is structured differently. So managing the debt is going to depend entirely on how the group is structured. What did each member bring to the table? Is it one person that brought all the money, and one person that brought all the talent, and then one person that brought all the social media and marketing knowledge? So you have to figure out who's brought what to the table, and those people are responsible for those things. So the key is open communication and discussion in your group. That's how you have to do it. You have to be honest from the get-go about the vision for the group, where you're headed. Are those other members of the group coming along? Are they benefiting if the group profits, or is just the owner benefiting if the group profits? If you make $100,000 this year, the owner makes $100,000 and maybe decides to bonus his employees. Or if the whole group owns it, if it's a quartet, you profit each $25,000. So it's entirely up to the communication, the boundaries, the infrastructure that you set up from the get-go. Requires good communication. Be very, very open with the other members of your group. Okay? Just open, honest with them. That's going to foster the healthiest environment, and that's the best way for all of you to win. Till next time, this is Paul Secord, the Gospel Road Coach. I'm on tour in Washington State right now, and we're looking forward to singing at a church near you.